Alright, let's dive straight into the Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge, the thinnest member of the S25 family, clocking in at just 5.8 millimeters. If you've been holding out for a phone that's basically a metal and glass wafer with flagship specs, congrats, your patience paid off. Before we get deeper, hit that subscribe button and smash the like if you're into bleeding edge tech. Trust me, you won't want to miss the full review. So where does this razor-thin device fit in Samsung's lineup? Think of it as a middle child between the base S25 models and the Ultra. It borrows the Ultra's titanium frame, that massive 200MP main camera, and the Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, but skips the S Pen and telephoto lens. The screen? A 6.7-inch 1440p AMOLED lifted straight from the S25 Plus, so it's crisp, vibrant, and buttery smooth at 120 Hz. But here's the kicker, this thing weighs just 163 grams, lighter than most phones half its size. Design-wise, Samsung didn't hold back. The floating camera island looks sleek, and those color options, jet black, silver, and a faintly blue-tinged silver, are downright eye-catching. No case? No problem. This phone's a head-turner, but let's talk trade-offs. That slim profile means a smaller 3,900 mAh battery, versus the S25 Plus, S4900 mAh, and no room for a telephoto camera. Charging's capped at 25W wired and 15W wireless, same as the base models. Translation: keep a charger handy if you're a heavy user. Performance? No complaints. The Snapdragon 8 Elite chews through apps and games, and 12GB of RAM keeps multitasking snappy. But thermals? That's the big question. Thin phones love to throttle under load, and while Samsung's software optimizations help, don't expect ultra-level cooling here. Casual users won't notice, but power gamers might feel the heat. Literally. Now, about that, who's this for? Question. If you've ever wanted an ultra-tier camera and premium build without the bulk, the Edge makes a case for itself. The 200MP sensor captures insane detail, and the Ultra's AI photo tools are all here. But losing the telephoto hurts, zooming's digital only, and the ultra-wide drops to 12MP. Compromise is the name of the game. Let's address the elephant in the room, battery life. A 3,900 mAh cell in 2024 feels retro. The S25 Plus lasts way longer, and even the base S25 has better endurance despite its smaller size. If you're glued to TikTok or grind through mobile games, this ain't your champ. But for light users who dig the design, maybe worth the trade. Oh, and Samsung kept the physical SIM tray. Take that, eSIM evangelists. The buttons are a tad petite, but you get used to them. The Ceramic Shield 2 glass up front lacks the Ultra's anti-glare coating, so prepare for fingerprints and reflections. Still, it's durable enough for daily abuse. Here's the wild card, that ultra-thin body feels revolutionary in hand. Slap on a slim case or a brand skin and it's still thinner than most caseless phones. It's like holding a credit card that streams Netflix. If you've ever cursed heavy phones, the S25 Edge might convert you. But let's be real, Samsung's chasing bragging rights here. With rumors of Apple's iPhone 17 Air going ultra-thin later this year, this is a preemptive strike. Unlike Apple's rumored specs, though, the Edge keeps the flagship chip and ultra-wide cam. For $1,099, it's a niche flex, but a flex nonetheless. So, final take? The S25 Edge isn't for everyone, but it's definitely for someone. If you prioritize style and portability over marathon battery life and zoom shots, this could be your next daily driver. Want the full breakdown? Subscribe and stay tuned for the deep dive. Drop a like if you're into crazy thin tech, and let me know in the comments, would you rock this phone or wait for the iPhone 17 Air? Catch you next time.